Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's episode, I'm gonna show you another simple but very powerful smart money trading concept that's gonna turn you into a pro. In this video, I'm gonna take it step by step, bit by bit, all the whole processes so that you can able to learn, understand, and implement. Mind you, this strategy works for almost all the hoppers, whether you're a crypto trader, a forex trader, or you trade on stock. This video is actually for you, so I recommend that you should stay and watch to the end of this video so that you can be able to understand and implement it quite all right. Now let's go to the charts. Now the strategy I'm about to teach you guys is what I call break and retest strategy. Okay, the strategy I'm about to teach you guys is just quite so simple, and if you pay attention you will be able to learn easily. Now with this strategy, the first thing that we are looking at for right now is firstly is our support. There are factors that we should be aiming to look out for. Firstly, the factor that you should aim at looking out for is your support. Your support or your resistance. If you're looking forward, if you're looking forward to enter for a long, you should be looking for a resistance. If you're looking forward to enter for a short, you're looking out for support. Now, the next factor you should be looking out for is breakouts. After a breakout, a retest. A retest, you look out for your psychological level on that zone, then entry and exit. This is just quite five important factors that you should be looking at for while trying to practice this strategy I call break and retest strategy. This almost work for all pairs, whether you're trading crypto, whether you're trading forex or stocks. This strategy works for you. Now, let me show you example. Now, this is our support zone. Our support zone means that support zone is where price actually gets help to pull up. Price, price, price came to this place, came to our support zone, and push up to the upside. It came to the up, came back, and also push up to the upside. But the resistance at this level were able to push it down, whereby turning this support into a resistance. That is our key zone. We are looking forward for we are looking forward for all support turning to resistance or resistance turning to support. This is actually what the secret behind all this. We are looking at for support turning to a resistance or resistance turning to a support. Yeah. And we discovered that when price now broke this broke this support zone, we are no longer looking forward to buy. We are not looking forward to sell. Our next thing you should look out for a retest. A retest. Price must surely come back to retest this support zone that has been done because for this to be a resistance, price will surely come back to retest it and continue downwards. That's what actually will actually make this a resistance zone. So now when price is coming forward to retest this zone, you should look out for your psychological levels. What are psychological levels? So psychological levels are those levels that a whole number that price tends to react on. For example, let me say you want to price a PC, a laptop, yes, a MacBook, and you were told $200, for example. You can price 170, 179, or 188. No, you definitely price 150 or 170 or 180, if possible self 120. Yes, these are just a whole set of real number that price react to. These are what I know as psychological levels. I did a video very clearly on psychological levels. If you want to know more about psychological levels, just go down to my channel and watch it and implement it because it actually help you mostly in your entry and take profit. Now you watch out for your psychological levels around your zone. That's where you should place your entry, and that's where you should be looking forward to place your entry. Then your stop loss should be 20 pips above 20 pips above your entry, and that will be that. And mostly your TP should be at the next level. That's your easiest. When trying to when setting your take profit, your take profit should be at the next high that price created before retesting your support level. The high that price created before retesting your support level. That's where you should place your TP. Now this is for support that turns to a resistance. Let's check for let's check for a resistance that turns to a support. Resistance that turns to a support. Price was kind of rejecting at this zone, making here to be our resistance. Price come here, rejected, and all of a sudden this support here was able to break this resistance zone. The support here was able to break the resistance zone. That means number one, we have this is a resistance level, quite all right. This is our breakout. Here is our breakout. This zone is our breakout. Now a retest. Price is coming back to retest this zone. What next should be looking at is for we should look for our psychological level. Our psychological level, a random number that prices you must surely come to tap in to continue pushing up forward. Remember, the psychological level must be on your zone. The psychological level must be on your zone, on your point of interest. That's where you should look at for your psychological level. Then your your take profit must be on the high that price created before coming to test your zone. Must be on the high that price created before coming to retest your zone. As you can see over here, this is just 1:2 risk reward ratio, at least giving you times two of your profit of your capital. Sorry. Then here we have the same thing. Although this is just mere example, I'm going to show you live example with a rechart. Let me show you live example with a rechart so that you can be able to understand it much better and clearly. Now, as you can see, this is actually a resistance. This zone have always been have actually been a resistance zone. A resistance. This zone have actually been a resistance zone, as you can see that. And price have been reacting this zone, come back, react, and finally boom, a break of structure. Resistance, that's the first thing. A a break, a breakout. We are finding our breakout. Then when price was coming, this is when this was just my call. When price was still at this level, this was just my call. When price was coming down to this level, nothing stopped me from entering here, but there was no psychological level around this zone. Rather, if you check very well, this is where I made my entry is at 0.1700. 0.1700 is a random figure that price will surely come down to retest. And that is just my psychological level. As you can see, it actually came down to my psychological level, came down to my price, and boom, we are at the upside. We are at the upside, giving me almost 1:8 risk reward ratio, giving me almost 1:3 risk reward ratio. This is actually how you trade and make money so easily without much losses. If you implement this method on your trades, you'll be profitable in no time. Well, first of all I wanted you to just to learn, understand, implement. That's just it. Learn, understand, practice and implement. Learn, understand, practice and implement, because I want you to open a demo account with any broker that you like. There are many brokerage accounts easily open nowadays. Use it to practice. Then when you understand this very more clearly, you might now implement it using a live trading account. Okay, that is simply just how it works. As you can see right here, this is have always been our resistance zone. Firstly, you have to identify your zone. You have to identify there have been so much rejection on this zone, so much rejection on this zone. Quite alright, this is how it should be. Quite alright, this is how it should be. But for the sake of my psychological levels, I have to draw it down to my psychological level. That is why it happens to be on this zone. When I map this zone this is how it actually looks like, because this was just my resistance zone. But when price now broke it, when price now break this zone, I was actually anticipating for a retest and continue to the upside. Now I was now into this zone, into my zone. I was now looking for a psychological level where price will, will come down to retest. And I checked and very well. Then my psychological levels has to be the nearest whole number here is 0.1700. 0.1700. That is why I placed my interest right down here. Then my stop loss at least giving me 1:2 risk reward ratio. Then if I actually move this a little bit up, it will give me 1:3 risk reward ratio. As you can see, that's a very nice trade. Looking forward, I wasn't in a drawdown because of psychological levels. Assuming quite all right, okay, let me assume that I happens to place my entry right at this zone. Let me say I happen to place my entry right at this zone. As you can see that it won't be giving me it will be giving me much reward. As you can see that because I was given a drawdown, but with the help of understanding of psychological level, because it's important, it helps you in making a good proper entry. Psychological levels works. It helps you to determine your interest, giving you a sharp, most especially sniper interest. If you understand psychological levels very well, you'll be good in taking sniper interest. Price can't be giving you drawdowns. Most of your interest will be all sniper interest. That is the work of psychological levels. Entry and exit. Then our exit point should be at the next high price created. Like I said before, at the next high price created, giving us 1:2, almost 3 risk reward ratio. And that is just how this is was very simple and very neat. All I want you to do is to watch this video, understand the concept of it. Number one, what you're looking at for is your support and your resistance level. That's the first thing you should be looking at for. Then wait for a breakout. Have the patience. Wait for a breakout. When price finally break out to that zone, it will come back to retest it. When coming back to retest it on your zone, inside your zone, look for a psychological level. Inside your zone, not outside. Inside your zone, look for a psychological level. Then make your entry. You make your entry. Your exit should be at the next high price created before coming down to retest your zone. That should be your exit. The next high price created before coming down to retest your zone. That should be your exit. And trust me, it's gonna be a very powerful and sweet trade that you can ever take in your life. Okay, so right now, watch, understand, practice, and implement. Then, thank you very much for watching. Now we have come to the end of today's videos. All I want you to do is to watch, learn, understand before implementing. Please note that the key strategy to this concept is your support and your resistance. If you can be able to support your support and resistance zone, let me say you're able to spot for a support, please wait for a breakout. Once price breaks that zone, wait for a retest. Price will surely come back to retest its zone that it actually breaks out from. Then may put your entry at a psychological level within your zone, not outside, not below, within your zone. then your TP should be at the height or at the high price created before coming down to retest. Okay, please do well to like and subscribe so that this video can be recommended to those that actually need it, just like it was done for you. All right, trade safe. Bye.